You might think that getting into the IT field is impossible without a computer science degree, but Tech Coach Ralph is here to prove you wrong. Get ready for some jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into this lucrative industry. Listen up, tech enthusiasts! Are you ready to break through into the IT field, but feel like you need a computer science degree to make it happen? Think again! Tech Coach Ralph has some exclusive, mind-blowing secrets to share with you. Get ready to be blown away by his jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into the tech industry without a computer science degree. So get your notepad ready, because Tech Coach Ralph is going to change your life forever. Buckle up, because you're about to embark on a journey to success in the IT field.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone doing today? Today is Monday, May 20th, 2024. I am Tech Coach Ralph, where we are engineered to win. So, what is going on? Happy Monday, happy new week. Can you guys believe it? We are already on the 20th of May. Oh my goodness. Let's clap it up for the 20th of May already. The year of 2024 is zooming by. And you know what I've noticed? The more busy you are, the more that you work, the faster that time goes and the faster you try to keep up and retain your time because there is so much to do. So, with that being said, let's get into it today. So, by the way, before we go any further, we have our Candid Conversations coming out at noon today. Going to be talking about the cost of hiring. Yes, how much does it cost for companies to hire people? And like, why won't companies just give you a chance? You need to understand the other side. See, how much does it cost to hire? And maybe that will give you another perspective and give you some ideas on what you can do so that you can, you can be a little bit more marketable. And it's not like, oh, give me a chance. It's like, all right, here is what I can do. And this is why you need me to work for you. All right. So with that being said, I want to say shout out to Ferris in the building early in the morning. Says the bag going up. Yes, the price of the brick is going up as always. All right. So let's get into our news for today. I'm going to throw up a 5-minute timer. Let's get to it first and then I'll throw up the timer. All right. So with that being said, let's go over to here like we always like to do. The numbers to watch for this weekend. 5-minute timer is up. So consumer confidence and the housing market take center stage this week. The University of Michigan releases the final readings of its consumer sentiment survey for May, which in earlier versions showed at a 6-month low. Shoppers' inflation expectations too had jumped to a 6-month high. The consumer price index for April released last week, however, may have lifted consumer spirits as much as it did the market. Excluding food and fuel, the key inflation gauge cooled for the first time in 6 months to an annual growth rate of 3.6%, reigniting hopes the Federal Reserve will be cutting interest rates this year. So these are the numbers we're going to be looking out for this coming week. So we're going to have a pretty packed Saturday for our Men Lie, Women Lie Numbers Manipulate show. Saturday mornings at 9:15 a.m., where you can find me, Mitch, Yakar, and a whole gang of people checking out these numbers. And we are also brainstorming how are we going to create our urban dictionary of economic data. All right. So the National Association of Realtors will release its monthly report measuring the numbers of existing homes sold in April. The Federal Open Market Committee will release the minutes from its last policy setting meeting. The minutes can potentially provide insight into future monetary policy. And then on Thursday, May 23rd, it's going to be consecutive. Thursday, May 23rd, The U.S. Census Bureau will release key housing market indicators, including the number of new single family homes sold and the number of new building permits issued by the government. So we're going to get some housing data on Thursday, May 23rd. And also, the U.S. Department of Labor will release initial jobless claims for the previous week. The report, a proxy for layoffs, tracked the number of people filing for unemployment benefits. And we reviewed that this past Saturday as well. We review that one every week, right? Every Saturday. So Fridays, May 24th, the U.S. Census Bureau will release its monthly report on durable goods orders, which measure manufacturing activity. And as well, the University of Michigan will release its final reading for May Consumer Sentiment Index, which measures how Americans feel, how they feel.
How dare you?
Not that one. I wanted this one. How Americans feel about current and future economic conditions. All right. So that is the numbers that we're going to be looking out for this week. And we shall review those numbers this coming Saturday, and we'll take it from there. All right. So next up on the agenda, let's go over to here. All right. So this one says, let me see. Can I zoom in one more? Not too small. All right. So THC drinks spark industry riff. Right. So drinks containing THC are growing in popularity, but they're also driving a wedge between the alcohol and cannabis industries. Oh my goodness. We just can't win, can we? All right. So the drinks, which contain trace amounts of THC derived from hemp, are legal thanks to a loophole in the 2018 Farm Bill that inadvertently legalized its production. All right. So you have 435 or so people in the House. You have 100 people in the Senate. You have an executive branch. You have a judicial branch. How do you inadvertently legalize the production of THC drinks, right? Like inadvertently legalized it? That sounds a little far-fetched, right? Its production, according to Bloomberg, marijuana products by comparison are illegal under federal law, pending reclassification by the government. Some of the companies selling regulated marijuana feel their market share is unfairly at stake, per Bloomberg, while alcohol distributors lobby to keep making hemp-based drinks. Right? So there we go. Has anyone tried a THC drink before? I know I certainly have not, or I don't believe I have at least, but we shall see. Right? Anyway, what's up to Mitch in the building? Mitch hit us with the yo, and in response to Mitch's yo, I got a hey, what's going on, Mitch? What's good? What's happening? All right, so let's go over to our next article for this morning, our next news article, and this one is a bit tough to fathom. It says Red Lobster files for bankruptcy. Oh my God. Throw up another 5-minute timer on the clock. It says America's biggest seafood restaurant chain has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection after suffering from high labor costs and pricey leases. Oh, where's my phone before this alarm goes off? Hold on. Got it. All right, cool. So it says Florida-based Red Lobster. I didn't know Red Lobster was Florida-based, but Florida-based Red Lobster said it would use the proceedings to reduce the number of restaurants it operates and sell its business to an entity made and run by its term lenders. The news follows the recent abrupt closure of dozens of its approximately 600 U.S. Red Lobster restaurants and reports from the Wall Street Journal last week that it was nearing Chapter 11. Red Lobster joins several other restaurant chains in recently declaring bankruptcy, seeking a sale as elevated costs, weaker consumer spending, and declining investor interest in food businesses weigh on their finances. Thai Union Group, which took over the company about 4 years ago, previously shared plans to exit its stake. Oh, that sucks. So I'm gonna be brutally honest with what happened to Red Lobster here, right? The endless shrimp is what took Red Lobster down the drain. That's what it was. It was endless shrimp. Because how do you afford endless shrimp? And when you say endless, when you say all you can eat shrimp, and you can do the little shrimp scampi, you can do the skewers, you could do the coconut shrimp, you could do any type of shrimp you want. And then now people come every single day, and then now you have more customers than you have shrimp. You have more customers than you have shrimp, and then now now you have to pay the employees more. You can't afford the shrimp, and because when they come all day, they're just ordering the endless shrimp. It's endless. It's endless. It would be packed, and they're losing money. So now Red Lobster's like, all right, we can't afford having to pay a higher cost. We can't afford the shrimp, all of that stuff, and now it is down the drain. So sad. And you know what?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
All right. So let me go to the chat real quick. We have let's see. Ferris says, never tried Red Lobster. Might try it, might not. Worth it? It's whatever. I mean, it's a restaurant. It's good, but it's not like, I don't know. It's just, is it worth trying? I guess. I mean, I wouldn't lose sleep over it, to be honest with you, but who knows? And we have Operation Tech Takeover in the building. What's going on? OTTO. And we got that the endless shrimp. It was a thing. I don't know if it's still a thing now because they probably can't afford it, but it was a thing. It definitely was a thing at one point. All right. And Ferris says, I guess I'm gonna try that endless shrimp. And OTTO said, I took advantage of that. Hey, you did what you, if they make it available, why not? Why not? Right? Why not? And let's see, it's mid then. Yeah, it's nothing special. I mean, honestly, it's like any other chain restaurant like TGI Friday, Chili's, Outback. It's just they're more seafood based, but it's nothing special about them. So I've been there a few times, and it's like whatever. All right, next article up. It says Neuralink seeks second patient. Second patient. I had an article to review about their first patient, but I haven't done that yet. But Neuralink is seeking a second patient to participate in its brain implant trials. People who have limited or no ability to use both hands as a result of certain types of injuries or disease are eligible to participate in the study, which uses chips to signal the intention of move to the brain. Neuralink's first human patient trial participant, Nolan Arbogh, recently told Good Morning America he feared the device would be removed after it malfunctioned, but the company was able to make adjustments to improve its performance. Arbogh and Neuralink say he is able to control a computer mouse with his thoughts. According to an earlier Reuters report, Neuralink had known of defects with the tiny wire that caused problems for Arbogh for years. The company was valued at about $5 billion last year and has faced repeated calls for scrutiny regarding its safety protocols. So, here's what I'm going to say about this real quick. It's interesting, right? Because all right, so Neuralink knew about the defect, okay? And knowing about defects is a common thing that happens in software development. Like some defects, like they're not that serious. We can live with them for now until we circle back to fix them. But it says the company has faced repeated calls for scrutiny regarding safety protocols, right? But here's the point. I want to point this part out, right? The person the first trial patient, right? First human trial participant, Nolan Arbogh, he feared the device would be removed after it malfunctioned. So he sees the benefit from this for his life, because I don't think he can't move or anything, right? And he's able to use his brain to do these certain type of things. And after the malfunction, he's like, oh man, they're gonna remove it. But Neuralink was able to make adjustments and fix the performance and stuff like that. So it's just interesting that, like, all right, if people want, like, if someone is in dire condition, they want to try something out. I mean, this might be a whole healthcare topic that I am not qualified to talk about, but you know, people's body, people's choice. If they want to implant this thing that's going to help them, I don't know. I don't know. But that's it. All right. So one more article, and then we are going to get into some work for this morning. And shout out to Adrian Roberson. Welcome, welcome, welcome. He says, I am new here and learning. Well, that is what we do here. We learn, we work, and we have fun. So welcome, 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 welcome.
I appreciate you.
All right. So last article for this morning before we get to do some work. Younger workers want purpose. Okay, so let's see what this says. Younger workers are increasingly looking to align their work with their values. About 86% of Gen Zers and 89% of millennials, we still have millennials? All right, say having a sense of purpose is important for their job satisfaction, according to Deloitte's 2024 Gen Z and Millennial survey of nearly 23,000 respondents worldwide. So are millennials still considered younger workers? I thought it would be like the Gen Z and whoever comes after Gen Z. But I guess millennials are still younger workers. I don't know. I don't consider myself a young. I've been working for 20 years. I guess I'm on the higher end of millennials. Actually, I've been working for way longer than 20 years. I've been working since 2000. No, I've been working since 2000. Yeah, I've been working since 2000. So about 24 years I've been working. And I don't know. I feel like I'm an older worker, but maybe I'm on the higher end of the millennials. But it says, according to Deloitte 2024 Gen Z and Millennial survey, nearly 23,000 respondents worldwide. About half of Gen Z and 43% of millennials have rejected an assignment based on their personal ethics or beliefs. Hiring managers take note. About 3/4 of these younger workers said an organization's community engagement and societal impact is a big factor in choosing a workplace. Well, if that's how they feel, then that is how they feel about it. I don't know. I don't know. For honestly, I believe that you create your own purpose and you work that way instead of having a job or a company create your purpose for you. I'm focused on where I want to get to and the things that I want to do, and not necessarily. And I align my skills with that. I don't know if it's more of like the work or the company that I'm working for. They have to be necessarily aligned 100% with my values, because guess what? We are all individuals at the end of the day, and we are working to grow and enhance ourselves, just like the company is looking to grow and enhance the company. So we meet and we do what we have to do, right? It's business. It is business first. No personal fifis in the mix. It's business. It's strictly business. Strictly business. All right. So with that being said, we are done with our news for today. All right. So what we're going to be doing today is we are going to. So I need to add the policy, the privacy policy to the site so that I can continue moving along with Google. And then we'll see what we need to do for Apple. So I have, unfortunately, VS Code open, Ferris's favorite IDE. I have it open. I need to add a privacy policy, and we'll figure that out from there. Let me check the chat real quick before we get to the next step. All right, so let's see. And as OTTO said, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Yes, please, come on, do me a favor. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. All right, so let's see. Ferris said fair enough, although are you talking about Red Lobster for fair enough? I wasn't keeping up exactly, but let me know what the fair enough is in regards to. And he says cutoff for millennial is 1995. Okay, yeah, I guess I'm on the older end of millennials, because somebody born in 1995, what are they now, like 30 or 29, I guess, about to be 30 next year. Okay, makes sense. All right. All right, so we are going to get into this work over here, putting in some more work, right? So let me get a sip of coffee, not energy drinks. Okay, so we're going to do this. We are going to shift over to this screen. And this, I wonder if I can make this bigger. Let me see. Can I just do a regular zoom in? Oh yeah, cool. So this is the code for the web version of the time cost calculator. I can actually show that real quick. Let's go to. And I'm still thinking of a domain for this, but until then, I will leave it where it's at. But this is the web version. Like the mobile version looks way better than the web version. But and even like it's just so much sharper on the mobile app. But this is the web version. I'm going to add a link over here for the privacy policy, and then I'll just link that to I'll link Google to that, and then I'll figure out the domain. I'm still thinking about if anyone has some cool domain ideas. I was thinking about valuemytime.app, but I don't know. Let me know if you guys think about that. Valuemytime.app. Let me see. Let me see. Let me do a poll. See, but if I do a poll, then somebody's gonna take the domain name, and I'm gonna have to try to fight them for it. I don't want to. You know what? Forget the poll. Scratch that. You didn't hear anything. Just scratch it. What's the thing from Men in Black when they go like this, and then they do the little beam flash and stuff. You forget the last 30 seconds of what I said. All right. So this is the time cost calculator, and you just put in your same thing as we normally do, and we go to time. See, like I don't know, 10 hours, whatever. Right. So you guys already know. You've seen it in the app. What I don't have over here is the logic where it turns to the green and stuff like that. We have that in the app, but at some point maybe I'll update the website to do that. But what we need to do, we need to add a privacy policy link over here. So we are going to go into here, and I have the privacy policy. I had Chat GPT generate it. We're talking about about AI this morning on the Tech Niche Tips channel, and I was like, and I said that AI is it's a shortcut for some people because they use it to actually do their work instead of like help them. And I use AI to help me for the stuff that it's not like the core thing that I'm working on. So when it what time is it? I put 20 minutes on the clock. So let's go with where's the 20? Put 20 minutes on the clock. We'll stop around in about 20 minutes so we can get into our workday. But I use AI for like thumbnails generation now. I'm gonna be using a lot of AI for that. I got a Mid Journey subscription for that. I use AI for like my meetings as an assistant to take notes for me. I use ChatGPT for like descriptions and stuff like that for like presentation outlines because those things like they are not foundational to the things that I do on a regular basis, and those are like for me those are menial tasks, right? But when it comes to like coding and stuff like that, you always see me go to Stack Overflow. You always see me research, like go to the Terraform website, all those type of things because I need to figure those things out because I'm going to be using those on a repetitive basis. So that's the thought process behind it. So let me see what Ferris said. Ferris said, "Fair enough for my body, my choice with the cybernetics fans." I'm just saying, man. Like I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Just that. All right. Anyways, let's go over here. So I don't even know if this is gonna start, but because I know there were some issues with my I don't know. So this is like using some React as well. What I'm gonna do first, I'm going to add another navigation link here, like that, and I'm gonna call this one. This one is gonna be called privacy policy. And I need to put a different link. Why is this thing over here? Let me see. What is this thing is annoying. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I don't know how to get rid of this thing. Anyways, whatever. Let's go to we have our privacy policy. Now I need to create a privacy policy page. Where will I create that page? I guess I can create it in here. So let's go to new file. Or maybe not like that. Let's go to. I guess it is like that. I do not. I am not a fan of VS Visual Studios. Let's see our VS Code. Let's go to privacy.js. And if I take this home here, just copy this page and paste it in here. And I go to get rid of this form. We're just doing a little bit of coding so that we can get this thing to act right. I don't even need this React stuff in here, to be honest with you. I don't need any of this stuff. Oh. Let's see. Let's see. I have not used this stuff in such a long time. Let me see what I can do with this. If I go to here and I just get rid of this stuff over here, probably just get rid of this stuff. Let me see. Oh, okay. So this is the. Okay, I got it. So all right, let me just. I don't know. Let me just get rid of this stuff over here. So. Start from over here. Let's go down to over here, maybe. Broke something. I broke something. All right, let's try that again. Let's see. Try that maybe. All right, cool. So let me just throw in a div over here. And now let's go over to Chat GPT where I have my privacy policy. And my search was I just need a privacy policy that I don't capture any data, but that the app does include ads from third parties. And it created me this nice little privacy policy page over here. I'm going to copy this. And I'm going to go into here. It's going to be a kind of annoying because I'm going to have to format it, but it's all good. Let's go over to here and paste. So if we say this is going to be a H1 tag, and H1 is for heading. If this is more HTML stuff I'm doing right now as opposed to the mobile development, but we need to do this in order to get this for in order to go into the Google Ad Store or the Google Play Store. So what we'll put in today's date. Let's go with May 20th, 2024. And before you go any further, let me just try to run this stuff real quick to see. On here, we're gonna say this is gonna link to how am I gonna link that to it? Actually, no. This should go into here, to be honest. All right, so pivot real quick. Let me do this. Copy this, paste. rename that. Let's do this. And then we can go and what is index.js? Let's see. We'll just go here and we can go here. And I'm going to just take this instead. And go here. I can just copy this whole thing over here. Let's copy that, put it in here. Now, if we were to go to save that, can I preview this page somewhere? Let me see. Open with maybe. Hold on. Finder. All right. So what we have so far is here. So we just have to format it at this point. So and then we'll just create a link to it somehow. So let's go back over here. And we are gonna say, all right, we're just going to give it p tags. Information. It's gonna be a h2. H2 is for heading to. Put that in here. Let me see. A lot of formatting. Wish I had a visual editor I could use on that. All right, so here. Let me see here. See if I can find a faster way to do this. Because not too bad, but still a lot. Can I wrap? Can I wrap this around? Let me see. Oh, come on. All right. Guess we have to do it this way. H2. Oops. That's not a right one. H2. Go like this. H2. 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 And we will go to here. Here. Put the P's. That way, we can just do one big copy and paste job at the end. That is that. All right, so here I'm gonna take that out. Put a break tag. All right, so let the copying and pasting begin. Here. break tag. And in here, we're going to put here. So we're just doing the HTML for our privacy policy page. And then we're going to go into Google. And then we'll say, all right, Google, here's our, well, I have to push it up as well. And then say, here, Google, here's our privacy policy page. Data security. I really don't like VS Code. I don't know if I've said that already, but I really don't like VS Code. And here. All right. And company name. So let's write that up in P tags. All right. And let me see, contact information. I don't know. And email address is going to be and lastly here. So a bunch of code. We save it. We go over to the other screen. And we have a privacy policy page, which is not pretty, but it is good enough for what we need it for. All right. So let me check the chat real quick. We got Big Suggs in the building. What's going on, Big Suggs? Welcome. And Big Suggs asks, what other IDEs do you use besides VS Code? I have, so for PyCharm, I use for Python, I use PyCharm. For like JavaScript, HTML type stuff, I use WebStorm. And for Java, I use IntelliJ. All of them are products from IntelliJ or from JetBrains. They make that suite. So I just like how their setup is, and it does the autosave. I hate manually saving. So, but because I had started this project in VS Code few years ago, I just use VS Code for that. All right, so this is good. Now we need to push this up to. All right, so first we have to link it actually. So let's link it. Let's see if we can do that. So if we go here to here, and we say this should go to try privacy. See if I can start this up. Let's see if this is gonna get started up. Save. Oh, let me see. I don't remember how to start this thing up. Let me see. That's how bad I am in VS Code because I don't even remember how to start this up in VS Code. Let's go to run maybe. I don't know it's gonna be running. So let's go. Let me go check my package.json. And to start it up, React scripts start. All right, cool. Let's try that. Oops, don't delete that. Copy. And if we go to terminal, we go to React script start. Command not found. Okay, great. Let me see. What in the world? How do I start this thing up? Oh, I think it's all right. It's node. React script start. Great. React script module not found. Let's see. Am I in the right project? I should be. Let me see. I have two of these. be in the right spot. I don't know. Let me check the other project real quick. Now this is the old one. Let's see this one. All right, so I have the privacy policy. Patches.json. I have no idea how to start this up in let's see. Well, let me try something. Let me try something here. I'm gonna open up WebStorm and see if I can just start it through WebStorm and see what happens because I honestly don't remember what I'm doing in VS Code. Oh, actually, wait, VS Code. Let me see if I do this. Oh no, this is the run. Oh, let me see. Run and debug maybe. No configurations. Perfect. Love it. Wait. All right. So we have import React from React. To load an ES module, type module in the package JSON or use. Okay, I think I have issues with my. Oh my god, this is the same issue from last time. So in the this is why I don't use JavaScript. Let's see. So in type set type module. See what happens with that. Mhm. All right, so go back to what I was originally gonna do. WebStorm. Let's go to file open. Let me put it here real quick. All right, let's get to a real IDE. So let's go to, let me see what happens if I click on this start right here. I just want to see if it's working and then I can push it up to the CI/CD pipeline and it'll get started, right? Let's see. And look at that. Look at that. It just failed, but it got further than before. All right, let's see. So your digital envelope. What in the world is this stuff? Never seen this before. Hmm. Well, let's run this real quick. But it actually did try to start. Let's see. Got further than VS Code, I'll tell you that. Why you should do this regularly? All right. Let's do that, I guess. This code is probably 2 years old, to be honest with you. Maybe, yeah, about 2 years old. But I don't really do anything on it. So Ferris says, why the VSC hate? I hope you can see why. I hope you can see why because it is a pain in my. Just say it. And now it's slowing down my computer. So I'm gonna close out VS Code. Goodbye, VS Code. And we will see what happens when we try to start it up over again. And let's try again. Well, this might have to be another stream where we figure out these annoying errors. Let me see what this means real quick. Let's see what this error means. How to fix the error that occurs in node 17. It generally occurs when an application or one of its modules attempts to use an algorithm or key size that no longer allows by OpenSSL 3.0. How to fix? You upgrade Node.js by downloading and installing the latest Node.js version. If you can't do that, or you don't want to do that, it's gonna mess up a bunch of stuff. I can see it, but we will. Decisions. 'Cause I know if I upgrade, well, it shouldn't be that bad. 'Cause there's only like one file really that's gonna be affected by it. It's gonna be annoying. Oh, God. Let me see. Let me see what's gonna take to do this. Shouldn't be too bad actually. Actually, shouldn't be too bad. Let's go and check. Let's go and check the '22. Wow, that's a newer node version. So if we were to do mm, so all right, so let me see if I can do node update the React scripts. So let's try that here then. Node upgrade latest. What is not found? Cannot find module. Okay. So, oh, npm. Sorry, npm. You know what, Ferris? I'm just thinking about something. Remember, like when we were talking a while ago, and you're talking about like having the general knowledge and stuff like that. I kind of see your point because I do have a lot of this general knowledge about different stuff. So I know how to maneuver around it. I guess though, like my first I guess my first like thing was like, and I think tech support helps you with that general knowledge, and then going into web design. But yeah, I kind of see what you're saying, what you were saying about having that general knowledge overall. All right, so up to date. Did it update? Let me see. Ferris says, "Have you ever tried that Google IDE that's only online? What's the name of it? I don't think so. Um, let's see. npm install. Let's try that again. Let's see. Trying to get the upgraded version of that one. To date. How do I find? Let's get some stuff updated. Probably gonna break some stuff at the end of the day, and then we're gonna have to figure out how to fix it. But that's what we do here. That is what we do here. Let's see. And the React script thing, it's to like start up. It's like a template for a new project. So, let's see. React scripts, dev dependencies. Let me see. 3.2. Is that what version are we currently on for React scripts? Let me see. We are on version 5. How do I get the latest version? We are going to so while this is happening. All right, so let me see. We'll install React script fix available. All right, so all right. Um mm, what is this? Request, all right, moderate, fix available. We'll install React, which is a breaking change. Uh I don't know. Let's try it one more time. After that, we're gonna wrap it up for today. We'll pick it back up on Wednesday if we have to. All right, so we are gonna have to do some more work on this because in order to get our privacy policy up, we gotta fix the node project, and then we have to. My God, it's so annoying. Um, yeah, it is what it is. We're gonna have to do it that way. No time to keep going this morning, but we're gonna have to get this stuff updated. But in order to get it updated, it's probably gonna break some stuff. But we'll break it locally. We'll fix it up in the cloud. Because I don't want to just push anything up there and then have things not working. Um, if do we break it and then figure out how to fix it or what? I don't know. Let's see. We'll fix available npm audit fix force. We'll install React, which is a breaking change. Let's just do it. Let's just do it and then we'll get out of here. Like if it breaks, we'll figure it out afterwards. If it breaks, we shall fix it because that's what we do here. We fix things. While it's doing that, let me pull up the idx.dev that Ferris is referring to. What if your dev was always in sync with your team? Let's explore that. Interesting. I have to dive deeper into it to see what it's about. That does look interesting. idx.google.com. Accept that. Yeah, we can enable AI features. Continue. Start building your app in the cloud. Angular, Next.js, Flutter, Gemini, Astro, Go, Python, Flask, Node. So this one takes care. Oh, this interesting. This is taking care of everything over here. Node. Let's go. Let me click on Flutter, and let's call it test Flutter. Great. And Ferris also said, yeah, remember right now I'm trying to get specialized based on market demand via cloud security. That is really, really good idea. Shout out to that. I will have to dip back out and get my feet wet in other areas to do consulting. Yep. I mean, makes sense. Do what you have to do, right? And it says, but for that Google IDE, I will use it for the next project. Try. I think that's an excellent idea. Yeah. I might even do the same thing at some point. But yeah, when does the next when you say next project, is it like once you're done with the AWS Kubernetes thing that you're working on? Maybe I'll use this for the maybe I'll try this for the watch app. All right, all right. I'm already having mixed feelings because this looks exactly like VS Code. The VS Code IDE extension for Dart and Flutter uses Google Analytics, yada yada yada. This looks just like VS Code. What are you doing to me, Harris? What are you doing to me here? I'm just messing. I'm just messing. All right. Let's see here. All right, so this is done. We're gonna wrap it up though. This is saying that stuff happened. I don't even know what they're talking about here. Let me just try to start it. Whatever happens, happens at this point. Let's go here. That's weird. Let's see. Starting dev server. I have no idea what's going on over here. And we still have the same error. All right, so whatever. We'll figure this out afterwards. Or actually, no. Ha, stupid. I didn't actually press the play button. So let's see what happens. Did this work or not? Did this work or not? Mm. Well, we broke it even more. So even better. Even better. So look, this is what it looks like now. So we're gonna have to get that fixed up. We'll figure it out. No biggie. But we're getting further along. Luckily, we did not push this up to Git. So we are still local, and we'll figure this out. No biggie. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up. I gotta get to work. I have tons of stuff to do this week. Remember, next Monday is Memorial Day. So, and guess what? Just because it's Memorial Day, we don't miss. We're still gonna get to work. We are still gonna get to work. So that's the plan. All right. Let's see. So, and Big Suck says, let's figure it out. Yep, we are definitely gonna do that. Just not this morning because I got things to do. Got to get to work. But yeah, I mean, you know how we do here. You know how we do here. We figure everything out. We do not miss. It might take us one stream, might take us two streams, might take us three streams, but we don't miss. We're gonna do it. All right. So let's see. Let me check out what Farrah said before we wrap it up. Farrah said, kind of excited to use this ID because I can use it on my iPad. Oh, that is a very, very good point. Very good point. And I'll start my next project on Wednesday, to be honest. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
And it says, I don't know. These IDEs all look the same to me. Trust me. They're differences, like little subtle things that see. And here's the thing: I've been doing this I've been since like 2004, 2005. I've been using IDEs and stuff like that, from Dreamweaver to Eclipse to PyCharm and IntelliJ, Visual Studio Code, all these things. So I trust me, I they are not the same. All IDEs are not created equally, but that's why some of them are free and open source, and that's why you have to pay for some of them. I end up paying for some IDEs because of the ease and the convenience of them, right? So, anyways, we're gonna get out of here. Big says appreciate it. See you. I will see you as well. You have a wonderful, wonderful day. All right, everyone, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Coffee and Kata Morning Show. We will be back in the morning on Wednesday, but we will be live tomorrow night for our Q&A show. Remember, we have candid conversations at noon Eastern time today. We're going to be talking about the cost of hiring, all that good stuff. So, like, share, subscribe. You know how to find me. And on that note, this is Tech Coach Ralph, and we are out for the morning.
You might think that getting into the IT field is impossible without a computer science degree, but Tech Coach Ralph is here to prove you wrong. Get ready for some jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into this lucrative industry. Listen up, tech enthusiasts. Are you ready to break through into the IT field, but feel like you need a computer science degree to make it happen? Think again. Tech Coach Ralph has some exclusive, mind-blowing secrets to share with you. Get ready to be blown away by his jaw-dropping revelations on how to break into the tech industry without a computer science degree. So get your notepad ready, because Tech Coach Ralph is going to change your life forever. Buckle up, because you're about to embark on a journey to success in the IT field.